Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? We are in Gorale, a brand new series. And first of all, this front door. I believe this was made for a slightly shorter person than me, because I can see my forehead biting a chunk into that stone wall on a regular basis, or rather I can see that stone wall biting a chunk into my forehead on a regular basis. I wonder if we have another door that we could use. A little bit safer, perhaps. Sliding doors up there. Apparently not, so we're going to have to duck whenever we go home. Ooh, we've got a basketball with a hoop over here. I wonder if we can do this. Do we get the achievement like we did in... Oh, no, we don't want to just drop it. We need to actually throw the ball, don't we? Okay, we'll come back to that. Anyway, we are here in Gorale, and I have done something a little bit different. You can probably see in the top right-hand corner it says early spring. There is a silos to retrieve commodity from storage, position trader below the pipe, blah, 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 blah. And... Right, so there's nothing actually different about it. It's just got a full list of stuff here. So you got wheat, barley, rape, maize, soybean, sunflower, oat, and rye. And by the way, rape is actually canola, for those of you who aren't familiar with that. Soybean, sunflower, oat, and rye. This map has got its additional features on it. But we are also using the Seasons mod. And this is the bit that I'm really excited about. You probably noticed that everything has been reset. The growth on all the fields. We've got a couple of them that aren't completely reset. I don't know why I only did a couple of them like that, but it should, in theory, all be okay. If we go... Hang on. All of these fields don't have anything in them at the moment. But if you go to growth rate, everything is cultivated, except for a couple of fields here which are just ploughed up. Just been harvested. That is our fields because of the way the Seasons mod work. It basically completely resets the map. So all the farmers are going to slowly work their way through growing some crops and everything. And then if we go Control S, Alt S, I should say, there, this shows you what you can do. So you've got wheat, barley, canola, sunflower, soybeans, corn, potato, sugar beet, oilseed, radish, poplar, and grass. It doesn't actually... oh, yes, it does. It should do, shouldn't it? Oat and rye are on there as well, yeah, so they're all on here. These temperatures, I'm guessing, are the temperatures they need to grow. You've got green is your planting seasons, and harvest season is in yellow. So very early spring and winter, we can't harvest grass. But all the rest of it is summer and autumn. And poplars can be harvested year-round. Oilseed radishes year-round, apart from the middle of the summer. But anyway... Those sort of bits, they'll come later. The important bit for now is we got the snow mode with one layer only. You can change the number of layers that you have. I will keep it in Celsius because that is what I'm used to. And we're in Europe as well. Season length. We can have season length on 9, 12, 3 or 6 days. At the moment it's on 9 days. And then a year is 4 seasons. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to show you the machinery that we've got for this map. So we've got the Deutz AgroStar 6.61. This is here in the workshop. All the doors can be opened. We've got the Case Axial Flow, the Case International Combine. It's tucked away in the shed here. We won't be using that yet because we're in spring. The Zeta Proxima 120. Then we have the New Holland here. Did I have another layer? Oh, I see. So we've got the New Holland 8340. Power Star there, and I have bought this one. I decided that we needed a vehicle for getting around, and you can see by the colour that John Deere Green won the vote. So let's just go for a little bit of a drive in our brand new transit van. We had 3,512 people answer last week's question, which, considering there's only 2 episodes to answer questions with instead of the normal 3, is actually pretty impressive, I thought. I need to be on this side of the road. So, of the 5, we had... purple came last with 340 votes. You really don't seem to like purple, do you? I really want purple at some point. Then we had blue at 365 votes, red at 483. Now, yellow surprised me, because on the first day, it lost by a long way. But then on the second day, it won by quite a considerable margin. So, overall, yellow had 781 votes. Green won... massively on the first day, the John Deere Green, and then on the second day it came second behind yellow. but it had a total of 1,543 votes. So it's a pretty clear. It's 50% higher than the closest rival. So it's pretty clear that people would like me to use John Deere green this time. So we'll use green as a main colour and yellow as a second colour. What I did was I chose the second green, which I think is closest to John Deere, and then I used the brightest yellow for the secondary colour, which was for the rims on this vehicle. And that's what we will do for everything that we can colour. We will do it like that. We've got all of our cows. They're ready and waiting. Let's go along this track a little bit. I am just going to have a little bit of a drive around. We just want to have a sort of a bit of a look at the map and see different things that we've got and get an idea of where we're going and what we're going to do. So there we are, 43 and 50. Most of our fields are closest to the pigs, and we've got a couple near the sheep. We've got one field. Oh, actually, no, we've got another 2 fields over by the cows. Now, I'm thinking, I know that this end of the week was supposed to be like big scale stuff. But I'm thinking this map is much better suited to smaller scale stuff, so we'll probably do quite a bit of smaller scale stuff rather than big scale. But like I sort of explained previously, I think it's kind of going to be a management type thing where we're going to have lots of small scale things operating all simultaneously, which is going to make it a bit more interesting. I would like to get this field here, the one with the hills in it, reasonably close to the sheep, although it would actually be better if we were to get a field here closer to the cows, I think. I mean, we could work field 34, but I think 69 and 60 are both grass fields as well. So we'll take a spin over there in a bit and have a look. So we've got a pond here in the middle of field 34, which actually looks pretty cool. And I like the rough ground here. It's quite rough around the pond, which means it's going to be quite difficult for doing mowing and everything. You'll notice that the grass is really, really short at the moment, which is because of the map being reset for the Seasons mod. Now, that brings me to the Seasons mod. Now, it's the pigs over here. We're unlikely to use pigs anytime soon. No, it's not. It's sheep. We're unlikely to use sheep either, but that's where the wool spawns, down here. Wool pallets. Right. My question for this week, if we go into here, season length is 9 days at the moment. And if you have a look here, you've got day 1 to 3, 4 to 6, and 7 to 9. So it does it in blocks of 3. We can have 3 days per season, 6 days, 9 days like it is at the moment, or 12 days. Now, it doesn't matter how many days we have. When we have done all the tasks that we want to do, I will fast forward things. You have an option where you can skip the night. Once before midnight, after dark, you can skip the night. I noticed today when I started this off, the nights in the winter are actually longer. It does actually work. We're in early spring at the moment, so we're here on day 1 to 3. So my question is, how long do you want each season? Do we want to go for the short 3-day length for each season, so we get all our planting done in the spring, and then harvest in the autumn and so on? And we are going to work with this 4 seasons. It does mean that some of the questions I asked you previously aren't really going to have much of an effect on this, like crop growth speed and stuff like that. But generally, we will try to play this as close to the questions that I did ask. So do you want me season length to have 3 days, 6 days, 9 or 12 for each season? Default is on 9. I'm actually thinking that 3 days would probably end up being a little better, but because it would mean that we could move through quicker, and I don't think we're going to be farming on a big enough scale to worry about it, but we could always extend it later on if we wanted to. However, it's your vote and it's your game. I play it for you. Therefore, I'd like to know what you guys want me to do. So head in the comment section down below, let me know which one you want and why, and of course, don't forget to actually cast your vote in the top right-hand corner. Now, we actually do want to do something today, rather than just mooching about and talking and not actually accomplishing very much. And I've already done a lot of mooching about and talking and not accomplishing very much. So let's just open those gates. We come through into here. I do notice the odd lag period with the map. I think that's possibly because of the seasons, but also the map and the sheer quantity of mods that I have got. I have got loads of mods in here now. Let's just take a look in the tractors. That's all your basic tractors. But then if you have a look, we've got the big bud. I've got loads and loads of extra tractors now. We've got the John Deere 7030 Premium there. We've got a whole load of small tractors, and I've been told that we should be using some Zeta and we should use some other ones. Well, look at all of those. I got that one there, which is the battle tractor. That is one of the competition ones. The Fendt 1000, that is also one of the competition ones. That one, we are definitely going to find a way to use the battle tractor, because that it's just awesome. So we're going to be using a battle tractor at some point. It's 860 horsepower as well. It's a beast, absolute beast of a tractor. We've got some Fords here, we've got some John Deeres, we've got 3 of the 50 series. We've got the 3350, the 3050 and the 3650. Fantastic tractors. I used to drive a 2650, that was the first one that I used to drive, and as everything's going to be John Deere green, I think it'll fit in quite nicely. We've got some small Massey Fergusons. There's a yellow Massey as well. Now I think that yellow Massey is actually construction and road work. And then I've got the old series of Massey Fergusons as well. That is from the Black Sheep modding pack that they put in for the competition. A Rollin. Now, I don't know what Rollin is. I've never heard of this brand before. So I don't know if this is a made-up one or if this is actually a brand that is out there. So I'd love to hear some views on that one. And we've got a couple of Valtras over here. These are old Valtras. These are. And the Schluter as well. So, yeah, we've got so many different tractors. All these different mods and everything are now available. Loads and loads of small stuff, right? There's loads of small stuff. Those are the Tedders. It was a windrower that I picked up as well. It's not showing. Why is it not showing? I had a really cool little windrower, and it's not showing up. It should be either Ted. No, it's not. Okay, I have no idea why that one's not showing. It might be that I forgot to actually include it again. Telehandlers is in here. There was another really cool little one. It might actually be front loaders in here, sort of similar to the Kramer, I think. I got a forklift there, but I've had that one for a while. I didn't really fancy using that one again. Or using it. Oh, yes, so we got the Massey Ferguson front loader bits. We've got a Valtra front loader there. Where is the front loader thing? Oh, and maybe it's in a wheel loader. It is a wheel loader configuration. All of those... There we go. Now, I got a feeling that is actually pronounced a V, so it's Weidemann. Is it Weidemann or Weidemann? I think it's Weidemann. But yeah, you got the universal shovel, manure fork, the pallet fork. That is for clearing the grass in front of the animals, or just cleaning up the feed areas. Fantastic little thing. I want to have a go with that one later, but we're not going to do that now. But anyway, again, I'm just talking and not actually accomplishing anything, for which I sincerely apologise. We need to get a move on. So we'll get our van, and we will head over to... Where are the cows? We need to go back and we need to find cows. So we want to head... We need to head south. So let's turn left here. There is the dealership. So we've just driven around in a circle, really, at the moment. Alright, if I just go... Straight south should be pretty much it, and then we can get close to the cows. The vote was for me to work on the cows first and then work on arable afterwards, which actually works out quite nicely. All we can actually do for the cows at the moment... Oh, I've gone way too far. All we can actually do for the cows is feed them. We can't really do a lot else. What is that? Okay, that looks really weird. Interesting texture there. I like the fact that there's different textures around on the map. Yeah, we can... Oh, it's this field here that we own. We own this field here, but there's not very much grass in there. So, how we're going to get some food for the cows? We're going to have to... I think what we're going to have to do, actually, is I think that we're going to have to buy some food for the cows. I think that is going to have to be... Ooh, okay. Bumping all over the place there. Let me open up this gate. Excellent. I love the fact that we got to open gates wherever we go. It's absolutely awesome. There's our house. So we actually, the cows is quite close to where we actually start off on the map. So let's just park up here a minute, and I will take you through and show you the cows. We got the cow shed is here, and I'm guessing that is an automated milking machine, and the feed area is here. Our cows are in there with not very much grass. There is a silage clamp. That is where we can buy and sell cows. I think that one is water and this one here is food. So we need to get them some food. Now, oh no, we need water as well. So let's just take a look in the garage and see what actual implements we've got. We don't have anything for water. We've got a little Zeta Proxima, we got the New Holland, and we got that one. So which has got the highest road speed for going around trying to get water? That is 40, 40, and 40 there, but all the same. Let's go with the Deutz, because we haven't really used a Deutz yet. Back. And, how do I... Oh, I want to go there, don't I? Yeah, so enter the Deutz. There we go. And if I climb out, open there. This here is seeds and fertilizer. To buy new ones from the shop. Pallets. Let's open that up. Well, there's nothing in here at the moment. So where is the seeds and fertilizer? Is it in this one? Oh no, that's where our other tractor is hidden. So we'll open up some of these gates, doors, and we'll leave them open for now, I think. Right. We're actually doing something. It's been a while. We've taken a little while to actually get going, but we're now doing something. I think that we can just back into that pond there to get some water. There is a question mark right next to it, so I'll just look at that. And then we got to get a water tanker. Take a look. At fountains like these, you can refill your water tanks. So let's take a look in animals here. We can go for the Joskin. We've used that one several times. What other ones have we got? We've got a Lizard mobile water trailer, 6,000 litres. Or we could go for something a little bit bigger. I think you can get... is there any in miscellaneous? These are usually... Oh, right, you've got the fuel barrel there. That's 20,000 litres. It's kind of big. I'm not sure that we want to use that. Oh, that one's really cool. You'll see that one soon. And... you know what? We're just going to go with what we had there. We can go with slurry tankers, actually. There's one in here that we could use. We can use the Annaberger with the... I use that one in the time-lapse at the moment. It's actually a really good one. I really quite like using that one. Don't think I got... Oh, the Zunhammer one there. That one doesn't take water, though. It's this... It's only that one there. That one takes water as well. I'm going to get that one. I know that it's much bigger than we would really like, but that's still the one that I'm going to get. So, yeah, I'm going for that colour there. And then I was also going for one of those. I think I've actually gone for the brightest yellow, but I don't know if it should be a shade darker. But I'm not quite sure. Anyway, we'll set up. We will go, Michelin Cargos, Trelleborg, or Standard. Let's go Michelin Cargos. I think they sound pretty good. And buy at 58,000 euros. Back out of there. It's a very expensive one. But anyway, that'll do for us now. If I nip over to the dealership, I'll get that, I'll bring it back here, and then we can put some water in for the cows. And then we're also going to have to get a mower. I wonder if I should just get a single mower. We'll worry about that in a minute. It says there, 7 until 9. I don't know if that means that this is actually closed when the hours aren't, the hours are up. If it is, that is actually going to be really, really cool. I think that would actually fit in quite nicely with... all the options that we've got on the map, and the whole seasons thing as well. There's also a repair function for the seasons mod as well, and I'm not quite sure how that works, but we'll get to that later on. Right, this is a massive, great big tanker, isn't it? I will meet you at the fountain so that we can fill up and get some water in for the cows. This tractor really does sound pretty cool. I'm loving the sound it makes as it sort of pulls away. We'll hear it quite nicely once we fill the water up in here. Let me just come up round here. I'm starting to get the hang of backing these things up now, having used it quite a lot in in Rattlesnake Valley. He says doing an absolutely terrible job of it. I am slowly starting to get the hang of backing these types up. There we go. Look, 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 look! Frith nearly did it. Nearly did it. Didn't quite do it, but he's getting there. Bless him. Right, should be able to refill straight from there. And it's free water! Yes! I just turned on the grass on the map, and it's showing all grass as harvested, with nothing else on it. You go to the growth rate, you click on grass there. I got a feeling that what this means is, if we skip out a second, this grass is too short to actually mow just at the moment, and what that does mean is that we're not going to be able to feed our cows. Except, I do have a backup plan up my sleeve, which I'm hoping will hold us up, will sort of just keep us going until summer when we can actually get a bit more grass. Okay, listen to this thing grunt as he goes up this hill. difficult. He's struggling there, isn't he? He does struggle to pull it, but I'm loving the sound of that. I think we're going to keep this little Deutz. And we'll probably keep all of the tractors that we've got. I'm thinking that we won't be buying much in the way of big tractors. This time the map is going to be all about small tractors. We may buy one big tractor to do some of the bigger fields. But generally it's going to be all about small equipment, small tractors, but lots of them. We're going to have like loads of hired help working. So we're going to do sort of... There's going to be more management involved this time. So we can sort of run several fields all at once, which is going to be especially good with the seasons going, because it'll mean that we've got a kind of with the seasons thing going. Is that all we're going to take? Really? You can only give them enough for 3 days rather than 6. Oh, right. Water is fine, but food, that means you're really going to have to plan ahead for food. Oh, that is fantastic. I'm loving this. So this season's mod is fantastic. It's amazing. And it worked out so beautifully. When I finished up Goldcrest Valley last week, season's mod wasn't properly released. It is now fully released, and we can actually use it right in time for starting this map. This is going to be so much fun. I genuinely haven't been this excited about starting a new Let's Play series for a very long time. I was very excited about starting the new games, and I thoroughly enjoyed playing a couple of new games last week. I'm going to be playing more new games this week. Especially the Euro Truck Simulator. Euro Truck seemed to be quite popular, but I'm not going to be going back and playing Euro Truck again this week. I'm doing 2 other games, and these are not going to be anything like simulators. There's not going to be driving in them or anything. They're going to be completely different types of games, just to see how those are received as well. Now then, my plan that I had up my sleeve. Do I have it enabled on this? Yes, there we go. We can buy some bales. So, because we don't have anything else available, we're going to have to buy some bales. I've got all these different pallet mods. Bales, nets, foils. Oh, I know what that's for. That's for something that's coming later on. So we can do silage, we can do hay or straw. We can't do grass. That's a nuisance. We need to buy grass. Where am I going to get grass for my cows? What have we got here? Right, so we got the loan at the moment. It's 75,000. Just ignore the numbers, because obviously I had to buy the cows onto the map. Cleanliness, 100%, and water, but we have no grass. They need, 20% grass. Always need water. They require clean straw and silage or hay. So what we'll do is we will buy some hay and we will buy some straw. I suppose we could actually buy everything and give them power food, and then they're dealt with. You know what? I think we might try to do that. We'll see how that works out. So we're going to need to buy. We'll go up to the dealership, and yeah, I think we're going to use a different tractor. We've got the. Let's take a look in our garage and see what the other tractors shape up as. That's 125. That's 117. This one's 140. Oh, this is the biggest tractor. We'll take the New Holland anyway, just to have a little spin with the New Holland, because we can. So let's put this one back in the shed, and then we'll have a little drive around with the New Holland and see how that one works out. Switch that one off. There's something else I want to show you as well. Look. Even the little doors open, and you go in. So, we got seed over here. It's just loose seed. Is fertilizer done like that as well? Where would the fertilizer be? Is it over in this one? No, that's the same shed. Closed there. Let's just take a quick look in this one and see if there's... there's the combine. Right, I don't know where fertilizer is stored. We don't want the combine yet. That's going to stay in there. But anyway, we'll get this one. We're going to go up to the dealership and we're going to get a trailer. Now, what trailer we get, I'm not actually quite sure, because I've been using a lot of auto-load stuff. A lot of auto-load trailers, but people have said lately they would like to see me at least have a go at trying to load some things myself, because I always use auto-load. So we'll get up there. We're going to get a flatbed trailer of some kind, and I'm thinking I'm going to get that nice little wheel loader that I showed you just now, and we'll stick a few bales on a trailer. We might actually have to do the loading of the bales and everything tomorrow, so that then we can, because we're starting to run out of time. Look at that. Is that... I can buy a brand new laptop, and I believe, if I'm looking at that sign correctly, it comes pre-installed with Farming Simulator 17, and I can get it for just €1,499. I think I can. It's got an it's an Acer laptop. It was 1669, is it? I don't know, but it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Although I'm not really a laptop man. I'm more of a PC man myself. But laptops do have their uses. You can play Farming Simulator on the go. I actually seen a video of someone working on a farm. He was doing some cultivating, I think, and he had on a laptop playing Farming Simulator while he was driving up and down the field. The GPS was driving his tractor up and down the field. It was absolutely huge field, and he was playing Farming Simulator while he was doing it. Absolutely awesome. Genuinely impressed with the fact that he was playing Farming Simulator whilst farming. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. Now then, we can do round bales, or we can... Yeah, so if we do... We don't have square silage bales. What I'm thinking is... Oh, if we use the... Now, this is where we sort of... We reach a bit of a problem. I would like to use this one, but we've only got the muck grab, the pallet fork, the universal shovel. Now, the pallet fork, I'm thinking, can load the bales as well. And that's actually an old dung fork, that is. But it's been done as a pallet fork for the purposes of this game. I'm thinking that we could still use that. And what I was wanting to do is come out of wheel loaders, go into telehandlers, one of these. Now, I don't like the JCB, but we haven't actually used it yet. So I'll probably use the JCB. And then this one here, this is for round bales. A grabber for loading up round bales on to trailers and that. And I think that one would actually be perfect for loading and handling round bales. Because smaller farms, they do tend to favour round bales over the big square bales. So, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll get the wheel loader anyway. We're definitely going to use this one because I want to. I can't think of any other reason. Wheel setup, hard surface, all-terrain. Right, we'll go for all-terrain because we're not just going to use it here. Okay, back out of there. So we don't want the shovel or the manure fork yet. We'll use the pallet fork and that can load the bales. Select and buy 650. Okay, back. Now we go to pallets and I'm going to buy, I don't know how many we get. Oh, we get 8 bales. So we want 8 bales of straw for 5,400. Yes. Now why are those? You get 8 and they should be 4,000 each, but those are cheaper than the round bales. That's a bit of a cheat, that is. I suppose it's because round bales are actually harder to make than square bales. We want to buy some round hay bales, yes. And we want to buy some round silage bales, yes. Right. So we could make TMR, but the only problem that we've got now... Oh, hang on, we still need a trailer. We haven't bought a trailer yet. Let's go into here. The only problem that we do have is that we still don't have any grass. We've got to be able to get some grass for them, and so that's something that we're going to have to work on later. I'm definitely going to be using a modded trailer. I've been having requests left, right and centre to use more mods. So I'm going to use as many mods as I possibly can on this map. I will point out, though, that I won't necessarily be able to put them all... Ooh! The old pack with the really small trailers. It will mean a few trips back and forth if we do that. Design standard, ladders, straight and high. I think that one's actually a little bit too small. That is a big square baler. And a very old big square baler as well, I might add. We've got the Marshall trailer. I'm thinking that Marshall actually would be the one to use rather than... I don't really want to use that one. That one's got the rear lathes on the back as well. So it's going to have to be Marshall or the Braun 28 foot. Ooh, choices! Choices! I didn't realise I'd have to be making choices right away. Right, that's 11,000. That was 15. Okay, it's decided it's going to be the Marshall because it's cheaper. And, of course, we have to go for green. So I want green there, and rim colour is going to be the brightest yellow. If I've got the wrong colours here, make sure you tell me. So buy that one, yes. Okay, back up. There we go, right. There is our trailer, green Marshall trailer, and we've got this loader over here. Let's just try this. Oh, yeah. Oh, this thing is awesome. Oh, look. Oh, oh, that is brilliant. That is so cool. Look at the levers moving. The levers are moving. Can you see that? I can see it. You must be able to see it. Oh, and look at the attachments as well. Okay, we need to climb off and just have a look at that. See that attachment bar on there? Oh, that's my joystick is not centered now. That's close enough. Yeah, see, it used to be a lot different. It's just a straight bar that hooks underneath that lip there. And then at the bottom, does it actually have it? Yes, it does. You got that bit there. That is the pin that drops down. And that drops into the bottom there. And that is what holds it all in place. And that is a really old system, mainly because it's actually quite easy to accidentally knock something and have them fall off. So they changed it to make it a little bit safer. But, oh, this thing is so cool. I'm so pleased. I am so pleased that we got this. Oh, yes. Frith is one happy little boy. Frith is one very happy little boy. This thing's like a little toy. It's fantastic. Oh, this is so cool. Right, can we pick the bales up? That's going to be the next thing. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, that's not right. It's not letting me pick the bales up. It's not recognizing it as a fork. Does this mean that we can't actually load any bales at all? Oh, maybe we actually got to turn them over. We might have to just knock them all over. That's a bit of a shame, that is. I was hoping to stand them the right way up to do this. But we'll work with it. We'll see if we can do this. Oh, actually, the other option is that we've got to get the muck grab. We may have to have the muck grab to do this rather than the pallet forks. So let's move around here. Right, yes. Okay, so that one doesn't work. If I just drop the fork down over here for a minute and we get the muck grab, I am fast running out of time. So my question for this week, we will load this up properly next time, don't worry, in tomorrow's episode. Season length. Now, in order for one growing season, we've got spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And you can only do your harvesting at certain times of the year, so we have to do all our planting in spring. We can also do some of the crops, the canola, the barley, and the wheat, and also I think the oats and the rye. Yep, there we go. They can all be planted in the autumn for winter crops or in the spring for spring crops. So you've got different crops and different growth times and so on. Do you want me to have the season length as 9 days, like it is now, or 12 days to make each season longer, 3 days, or 6 days? Personally, I think that 3 days would be better. I think it would be better to just have 3 days for spring, and then 3 days for summer, 3 days for autumn. And then if we find that we've got a lot of fields and we can't really get round everything later on, then we can just increase the length of each season. But as I always say, it's your vote, it's your game. Right, that one's being a little bit weird. It's your vote, it's your game. So head into the comment section down below, let us know which one you want and why, and of course don't forget to actually cast your vote in the top right hand corner. And if I buy the muck grab, okay, back out, there we go. Hopefully this muck grab will actually pick up the bales, because if it doesn't, we're going to have to just take this one and put it somewhere else. I don't know where else we're going to use it. And find something else to use. Right. Open that one. Now, in theory, if I go in cab... Oh, no, we don't actually have... I love the fact that those levers move. We don't have a lever moving for opening and closing the muck grab, though. Ah, this is so cool. I am so impressed with this little mod. It's brilliant. There's so much good stuff that has been brought out for the mod competition. And in the time-lapse, you'll have already... No, you won't see it yet. Time-lapse on Wednesday, I'm actually using a... Oh, no! Oh, I am genuinely disappointed with that. Right, that's... I am genuinely disappointed with that. We can't use this one to pick up bales. So no bales picking up with this one, which means that we're going to have to put this one somewhere else. I'll take it somewhere. I don't know where we're going to put it. And we're going to have to get a different vehicle. So I will deal with that later on. If you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give me a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. I am going to just hitch in the tractor onto the trailer, move things around a bit, and get a telehandler. I'll probably get that JCB one even though I don't like it very much, I haven't used it yet in any of the episodes, so I'll use it now, just to sort of, so that I do use everything and sort of share it all out a bit. And we can load some of these bales up tomorrow, because so many of you have now said that you would like to see me at least trying to load some bales by hand. Generally I use auto load, but I am willing to admit that that could get a little bit dull after a while, and some of you would like to see me try and do it by hand, so we will do that tomorrow. Yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar, goodbye, and see you later.